Yes, joining us not only on Radio Badminton but also on Badminton TV, we have our first three here in the chat zone, and one or two of the spectators have come along to see our first three after what was a fascinating day's dressage, and of course sitting out in front. Part of our gold medal winning team, Tom McEwen on Toledo de Kaiser in first place. Next to him on his left hand side is Kitty King, who was part of the European team that won gold with Vendra de Biet. And she may not have won a medal, but she won a 5-star last year, and this is her first badminton. And third spot is Molly Summerlin. What a performance from her to be in third. But I'm going to start with you, Tom, first up, and just reflect on a personal best for your horse at 5-star. Perhaps you couldn't have asked for anything more.
He was amazing today. Like you say, couldn't have asked for any more, really. I thought he was wonderful throughout. Lovely lift in his trot work, great presence. His canter work was impeccable. Lovely, beautiful changes, and really just quite mistake-free. So yeah, just so pleased with him.
We know, obviously, we know what this horse can achieve, but to see another better performance after what you've achieved last year, how satisfying is that to set a mark like that, even after day one?
Yeah, really pleased. I wish I sort of could have pulled one of those tests out of the Olympics, really. It would have made life a bit easier than trying back up.
You just won the gold medal as well for that as well, didn't you?
Eventing is a complex sport. There's many different aspects. It's forever improving. And actually, these horses are actually getting older and older to get actually to where they need to be, because obviously they can be very good at show jumping like he is, but other aspects have to come on, and dressage is one of those aspects that's really improving over time with the help of Ferdy Elberg. I mean, he really is just getting softer, loads more flow. Like, his lateral work was beautiful today, and yeah, over time he's just getting stronger and stronger, and he looks like a proper stamp of a horse.
How much are you enjoying walking around as a gold medal winning around badminton, an event that obviously is close to your heart?
Sadly, it means absolutely nothing here. It's back to the beginning, and it's a competition. We're all on a level playing field. Today got one of those marks out of the way. Obviously got my next ride tomorrow afternoon. Walked the course today, it looks brilliant. I think the footing actually looks, considering how we're down the road and how dry it's been, looks amazing. A really interesting course of old-fashioned and new, a bit of everything. I really enjoyed crossing the ditches a few times, because for me that's what you'd be doing, out sort of crossing the country, so to speak. So yeah, really looking forward to getting out there and tackling next stage.
Do you expect to be leading tomorrow night?
I hope they carry on judging the same as they did today. And then, yeah, I'd love to be leading tomorrow night, obviously, but yeah, there's a lot more to come.
Well, brilliant today. Alongside you is Kitty King. I was talking to you before we came here and describing your horse as just Mr. Consistency, Mr. Reliable, and you've done it again with your horse, Vendra de Biet. How proud were you to produce another rock-solid test?
I was delighted with him. You say he's Mr. Reliable. He is getting that way. He used to be a little bit more tricky, but he's getting more and more on side as he's getting older. He's getting the strength there and the understanding. And yeah, he just felt superb today. When I was doing the test, it's the first time where it actually felt like you had so much time between each movement and to prepare for the next, whereas normally you don't have that kind of balance, I suppose, and that time, whereas it all flowed nicely, and I could really ride him for every mark that he could give me at this point, and yeah, I couldn't be more thrilled with him. And
obviously that performance sets you up again. You know what your horse can do, so presumably you're quite excited about the remainder of this week's event.
Yes, but as Tom says, you know, take each day as it comes, and you know, it's a fabulous track, and it's all there to be jumped, and yeah, I've got to get my arse in gear and leg on, and you know, I know that he's good enough as long as I ride him well enough, so that's the plan.
And what do you think of it out there? Has Eric Winter come up with the goods, do you think?
Yeah, it's a great track. I think it's a little bit less trappy than the last time it ran. There are some brilliant questions and big bold jumping, and you know, you have to be on your game, but I think, you know, if you set out the start box in the kind of right gear and get into that rhythm, I think, you know, you could have a fabulous ride around there as long as it all goes to plan.
Well, the new kid on the block here, Molly, who after, well, last year under the radar it might have been for many people, but not in the eventing world. While everyone was winning gold medals, you were managing to win a 5-star at Lumoulin, turning up at your first and winning it, and now you're turning up at your first badminton, and you're sitting here in a first day press conference. I already shaking your head. It's all going well at the moment.
It's the most surreal feeling to be here and to go into that arena. I've never ridden in front of crowds like that, and I'm just so relieved that I feel that he got the result that he really deserves.
This is a special horse, isn't he? And what you achieved in Lumoulin, I mean, did you have to pinch yourself after what you did then and having to sort of keep it all in check, the level of emotion?
I did come out of the arena in complete disbelief. Asked my trainer a few times, "Are you sure I didn't miss a change?" It's just, it's a big stage, and I did feel a lot of pressure going in there, probably just pressure I'm putting on myself. But I know that he's so capable in that first phase, and to go into that arena and show him off to everybody was a great feeling.
It must feel different coming to the biggest of them all, and you know that you've come with people know who you are now. Did that suddenly feel that there was pressure? Okay, you've got Tom and Kitty, they've done it and know what it's like, but did you feel nervous today?
I did feel really nervous. I rang my sports psychologist in the morning and had a really good chat about how to get myself in the right mindset to perform at my best. And actually, when I went in there, I felt like it was just me and him in there together. And I was just relieved that it all went to plan.
Was there a phrase or something that you used to say, right, how to keep you calm?
My trainer said to me before I went in, she said, Olivia Oakley, she said, control the controllables and just think about, what you can control and don't worry about what everybody else is doing. And that really helped before I went in.
And tell us a little bit about this horse that is catapulting you to the elite level.
I bought him in Belgium as a 5-year-old, so we've been together a long time now. And there was a time before the Tokyo Olympics where I actually almost sold him. Financial backing is a little bit difficult for me, and that would have been a life-changing amount of money to secure me and set me up in the sport. But I hung on to him. It wasn't meant to be, obviously, and I'm so grateful I've still got him. With the support of Airwalk Reply, big financial sponsor for me, they've enabled me to carry on in the sport.
Well, I think perhaps it's getting more expensive to buy your horse now, I would imagine. But how much are you looking forward to Saturday? And I think there might be a sellout crowd of 110,000 people watching you. I don't want to put any more nerves on you.
It's a lot of pressure, but I'm just enjoying today and have a nice hack around tomorrow and lots of hand grazing, and Saturday is another day, and I probably don't expect to be sat here on Saturday, so it's a nice opportunity for now, but it's a different day on Saturday.
Well, it will be. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy. Tom, I know you'll be riding tomorrow afternoon, I think late on, so we might see you again here tomorrow evening. Kitty and Molly, many congratulations, an excellent start. Enjoy the rest of the Badminton Horse Trials presented by Mars Equestrian. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.